Hey everyone, Samantha here, and today I'm going to talk quickly about why conspiracy theories are harmful in human trafficking. I have 3 main points for you, so let's get through them as fast as we can. So point number 1. So when people hear conspiracy related theories and believe that they are true, oftentimes they don't know what to do. So they'll call in to different centers or resources with these reports. They're not actually seeing cases of human trafficking. They just want to report on a conspiracy theory that they have heard. The problem with this is, for example, the National Human Trafficking Hotline is a popular place for people to call into, which normally is fine because it's people who are reporting active live cases that they're seeing. It's victims currently in need of service, or it's service providers trying to give help. However, when people are calling into these hotline centers to report conspiracy-based theories and they're not actually seeing an active case of human trafficking, it overwhelms these services that are meant for victims. And because of that, the people who actually need the help aren't getting the help that they need. And this has been true of the National Human Trafficking Hotline Center recently. They've gotten dozens, hundreds, thousands of reports from people reporting conspiracy theories and not reporting active cases of human trafficking. So stop calling into these centers to report these conspiracy theories unless you're seeing an actual case of trafficking. Number 2, there's a lot of misrepresentation and traumatization going on with sharing these kinds of theories. So first of all, when these theories are passed around, oftentimes it doesn't even paint a realistic picture of what trafficking looks like. And that's harmful for victims and survivors who've actually experienced trafficking and say, that's not my experience, that's not what it looked like, and being re-traumatized all over again. The other thing is that when companies and people are wrapped up in these conspiracy theories, it's often really harmful to their business, their employees who are getting harassed, and individuals who are being accused of certain things and getting wrapped up in these theories. And that's abuse. That's harassing these people who are not involved in trafficking, but who are being repeatedly shared on social media that they are involved, and then suffering different kinds of threats and other things. And lastly, conspiracy theories distract basically from the reality of human trafficking. Oftentimes, conspiracy theories are these giant, convoluted, network, bizarre sort of fantasy realities of what human trafficking looks like, when that is not what it looks like at all in our communities. The villains of sex trafficking are much less likely to be this elite ring or company kind of based trafficking, and much more likely to be the guy or girl down the street who owns a business and attends your local church. That's just the reality, that it's more about knowing, it's about people who we know and less about strangers in white vans driving through town, kidnapping kids off of the street. So more important to know who your kids are hanging out with, who they're spending their time with, and what they're doing online than it is to share all of these conspiracy-based theories that really have no evidence to support them. So again, it's oftentimes somebody you already know, a neighbor, a community member, a church leader, a business leader, that is often the either buyer or seller in different cases of trafficking, not these wild conspiracy theories. So think before you share. Talk to your kids about what they're doing online, and share true factual information about human trafficking so that people and victims and survivors are not re-traumatized, but instead our community can learn and grow. Thank you so much. If you have questions, comments, or other things to consider for future videos, I will take all of that into consideration. Thanks so much. Have a good day.